Hello my fellow Druids, Zaior here with an updated to the Lightning Boulder build I dropped last week on the channel. I'm gonna walk you through the changes real simple. This version doesn't use a spirit at all, which makes it perfect for farming and pushing the pit. Let's get into the changes. Let's go with the items. First, and most important, swap out your ancestral legendary ring for the Mjolnir ring with greater affix in Endless Tempest or Willpower. You need Endless Tempest so that Cataclysms lasts longer than its cooldown. This ring gives you 100% damage while Cataclysms is active, infinite spirits, and makes enemies permanently vulnerable during uptime. Crazy value. Next up is the Dolmen Stone Amulet. This one non-negotiable. You want a great affix in Nature Magic cooldown reduction here, because we need Cataclysms and Hurricane to stay active long enough for the cooldown to rotate smoothly. If you can get a 40% roll on the unique passive, even better. Now depends. We are running Thibault's Will this time. Look for GA in max life to boost your overpowered damage, and of course, make sure that unique passive is maxed out. The pants aren't a purity swap, but they definitely help boost your damage. Just switch to them if you already cap armor and resist with your Paragon setup. Another big change is ditching your two-handed for a one-handed mace and totem, using retaliation and challenges dev aspects. You don't need to roll for the boulder projected double cut here, focus on willpower instead. The attack speed boost helps you sling boulder faster, making the whole thing smoother. All other gear and the Paragon board stay the same. Some skill tweaks were made. You will see them on the skill tree in the planner link in the description. Okay, boss power. This one's big. Your main boss power now swaps to Ashaba. It applies poison damage over time. Consistently and honestly is one of the highest damage boss powers in the game. We are still running Incinerate Flame for that extra 25% elemental damage, which our skills benefit from. Here comes another key change. We are dropping Belial's power and picking up the Wandering Dead chest beam instead. This thing shreds trash mobs in the pit, letting you clear fast and hit the boss with time to spare. Plus, the Ashaba boss power will execute all non-boss enemies under 25% HP, making it perfect for pit runs. We are keeping the Heartbringer as well. It gives 30% damage to vulnerable enemies, and since Cataclysm keeps everything vulnerable, we no longer need Stormstrike to play it. For the runes, we are using Tam Shell to boost our max life and get more damage as Helen. Here is the other change. We are now using Ahushan. Shan triggers on lucky hits against non-healthy enemies. To make that happen more often, we are swapping out Hurricane Duration Tempering on gloves for lucky hit chains. This synergizes nicely with the rune setup. I'm dropping a showcase run of a Tier 92 pit so you can see how the build performs. I'm still missing some masterworking upgrades, ran out of Forgotten Souls. Classic. But honestly, the build's feeling way smoother and stronger than the last version. The final boss here is Mother Judgment, and we all know she's a thought one of bring down. If you get a different boss, even better.